Thursday. Thrilling Thursday. July is almost over. Ooh, man, heck of a month. How we doing, everybody? It's almost 4 p.m. Central Time. Here in Des Moines, Iowa. Live from the 515. Last night was massive. Are you ready? I got a new one here. Oh, it's hot outside all the time, yes. Gather round. It's almost 4 p.m. Central Time. 4 p.m. A little later than I want the early show to start. We'll do a couple hours. We're gonna do a couple hours. You guys ready? Alright. We're gonna try something different. I'm not gonna pretend this is the most perfect version of this. But we're gonna try. Let's see what you guys think. Another one I just learned today. Let's bring you guys in. What's up, people? Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Uh-oh, we already got tech issues. Let's see if we can't fix that. Hold on. There we go. All right. It's 4 p.m. Central Time here in Des Moines, Iowa. Live from the 515, Des Moines, Iowa. Are you guys ready for a new one? Speaking of Iowa. This is brand new as of today. And I'm not going to pretend that we're going to hit a home run here. But we're going to try some stuff, alright? So forgive me. And I have a version from scratch, but we're going to start with a little bit of something I've already been. Like I said, first time ever. So you ready for this thing? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, people? Are you ready, people? Welcome to Iowa! Are you ready, people? Live from the 515 Des Moines, Iowa! Oh, yeah. Let's go! All I've got is insane. All I've got is insane. All I've got is insane. What's up, people? All right. Well, those, you may or may not recognize that. This is a brand new thing I just started working on today. This morning, actually. I am live from Des Moines, Iowa, okay? This whole show has been from Des Moines, Iowa since the dawn. We've been live from the 515, and there's a little band you may have heard of that comes from this place. And I've been leery of cracking the code on this because, well, it's a big band, it's a big song, it's different. And I am not in drop C, right? I don't drop, I'm not drop B, I don't even know. They dropped their two guitars so tuned down. So I had to crack the code a little bit here. So keep in mind, I am from Iowa, so I am the most real when it comes to this stuff, but when it also, I'm not going to pretend that I can pull off Slipknot. This is a live looper version, so this version will work within looper realms, right? And we need to probably add more of the verse, but like the drums, it's insane, right? It's literally insane. Like, you're not going to do Joey Jordison drums, all right? Nobody's doing that. I don't know what you want me to do with that. This is what we got, all right? So those that watched from the beginning, I'm going to mark that. I hope you like some of what this is, right? I tried to get the flavor. Duality, okay? But done like real different, right? Not detuned and not... okay, let me mark this, okay? And then I realize the numbers aren't behind me, by the way. But it looks cool, right? The background looks really cool, but we don't have the sub count behind me. Sub it up, all right? I'm gonna mark this, and then I might start it from scratch. I know some of you wonder, like, what is this, right? Iowa, at a haunted house called Future Nightmares, right in Merle Mall. The members of Slipknot have 100% been in this mall, probably a lot, when they grew up, because this mall was built. It it's the first mall ever in the history of Iowa. So the members of Slipknot have definitely been in here. Probably a lot. This is my first attempt at any Slipknot anything. Okay? And maybe we should start building from scratch. I gotta pull up the subcon. Want to see how I built this from scratch? Because I literally built this. I've not tried to perform it all the way from scratch. I built this. This is the first time ever playing this, the first time attempting anything within the realm of this song. Alright, so hopefully I'm never going to do it fully justice, but I just got to try to get some of the flavors. So some of you might like this, some of you might hate it. Here's the thing. I have more authority than you. Like I said, I'm from Iowa. We're in Des Moines, Iowa. This whole show, all 500 episodes have been streamed right from the middle of Des Moines, Iowa. Like I said, in a mall that 100% all the members of Slipknot have been in here. They grew up here, because this mall is the first mall in the history of Iowa. So you know that the members of Slipknot were in here all the time. For sure. For sure. They've probably been in here recently. It wouldn't surprise me at all. There aren't that many malls in Iowa. In Des Moines especially. Alright. So. All is insane. All I've got 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 is insane.
Insane.
not gonna make it. Are you crazy or what? One more time! One more time, live from Des Moines, Iowa! Let's go! All I've got is insane. 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 insane. All I've got is insane. All I've got is insane. All I've got is insane. One more time, welcome to Iowa, live from the 515! It's the first time I've ever ran through this one. I know, I'm beating it to death. But that's what we do when we got a new song. Welcome to Iowa! Are you crazy? Can you feel it? All I've got is insane. 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 just jamming. New song, new stuff. I am from Iowa, and I am live from the 515. This is my first attempt at anything Slipknot ever. It's my first day playing this song or learning this song. We're obviously not in drop. It's either drop C, it might even be drop B. Yeah, they're drop B, man. They go way low. I don't do that. I'm in standard tuning, as you can tell, so some of you may say, oh, it's never going to be that, because I am never going to do that to my guitars, so we got to do it in standard. But I think we're still pretty heavy. What do you guys think? You don't always have to do that, right? I'm not Corey Taylor. I'm not Joey Jordanson. I'm not Mick Thompson. But I am live from Des Moines, Iowa. The whole time, 500 episodes. Live streams from the Field of Dreams. Live from Merle Hay Mall. So if you want Iowa music, this is the most Iowa that it gets. And you better believe that I'm heavy and alternative and spooky.
And if you don't think I get heavy, then have you ever been here before? Do you know anything about this place? Welcome to Iowa. You should be scared. We throw down heavier than anyone. Oh yes.
is insane. Trippy, spooky. I'm having fun, I know. Whatever, new stuff, just jamming. We're gonna move on now. We need to start that from scratch, because like these are all just, I made this before the show, and then it's a concept. You either like it or you don't. We're gonna play with it a little bit, right? In order to figure this song out, you gotta let me play with it. But I think I definitely know like the ambient, how to make like spooky ambient, you know, like lots going on like this.
Scary. Welcome to Des Moines, Iowa, the home of Slipknot. Can you feel it? Live from the 515. The biggest thing to come out of Iowa since Slipknot. The biggest thing to come out of Iowa since Corey Taylor and Slipknot.
All I've got, all that is insane. 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 Alright, I know, I'm beating it to death. I'm sorry. It's fun though. New stuff. New to me. It's now it's like, what, we've been doing this for a freaking hour? Hey, whatever. Everybody always tells me to do Slipknot because I'm from Iowa, right? So here we go. This is it. You're witnessing the first moments of this song. Feeling it out, figuring it out. I think we got something. What do you guys think? As I said, for not being detuned, you know, like standard tuning, I think we got a pretty heavy sound here. You know, I got my kegs, right? We got our little clown, you know, clown's drum sounds, right? Over here, here's my clown. And we'll do that from scratch, obviously, right? So that was the intent, is I made a looper version that I think I can pull off live from scratch. So we started the show with that just because, like I said, learned the chord progression this morning. Here we are right now, okay? And obviously I've heard that song a lot in my life, but like I never really attempted to do that, you know. It's like just like now we got System of a Down, which I just did yesterday. I'm adding a lot, so the problem is if I don't practice them a lot, I'm going to forget them, because you learn a bunch of songs in a short period of time, you're just going to forget everything, right? So there you go. And I will never claim to be Slipknot or anything. I'm not Corey Taylor. I am not any of that. I respect them a lot, which is why I don't really I didn't try to do much of it. I think we got a pretty heavy sound, though. That was the thing I was worried about, figuring out what to do with some of this. I'm not gonna lie, tabs and all the stuff out there is not super useful. Like they'll get you because it's all in, B drop tuning. It's not anywhere near like I'm doing standard tuning. So you're like sitting there looking at detuned stuff and trying to convert the way it's played completely into standard tuning. So anyways, all right, an hour of duality, whatever, an hour of new duality. So I'm not apologizing because I think it's fun. Did you like it? I think it was fun. All right, first jam of that. Whatever, go see a jam band. They'll play for 4 hours on one song. All right, what, do you not see the Grateful Dead? You probably didn't see the Grateful Dead, but you know what, that's what they do. All right, so just call me, I don't know, don't call me that. Obviously, I'll never have Joey Jordison drums, right? Unless I get a drummer in here, which we will eventually. We're going to get a double-kicking, wicked drummer in here. We will. Oh, yes, we will. There's probably one somewhere in Iowa, but I just don't want to play the game of searching because I don't really care about doing auditions. Like, we just need people that are already good at drums to come in here and jam alongside me, right? I'm not trying to have band practice, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to do it. All right. Now let's keep moving. Let's do some new stuff. Let's do some more stuff. All right. We can either do new stuff or we could do some old stuff, or you can watch me make this from scratch. Because that was all, like, that's the first arrangement I ever made of that. It's tempting to save it, but I think I know what I did. Whatever. I'm saving it here on the thing. All right, let me mark that, and then anybody like that? I don't sing like Corey, right? I have a metal voice. It's just I'm not. Sometimes my voice is blowing out. The problem with me singing is that I yell a lot and talk during the show, and I'm in here for freaking 8 hours doing this where my voice is always blown out. But then again, someone like Corey Taylor would be like, "What are you talking about? What are you, the weakest thing ever?" Because he's in there like screaming. Oh well. Making sure we got the first try saved good. All right, guys, thank you all. All right, as I said, I'm live from Des Moines, Iowa. So as far as like homegrown, just right out of the ground, into your face, here we go. I just grew out of the ground, and there's your Slipknot music right there, right from you're getting it. If you're from wherever, right? We got a lot of Russian people that watch this show, a lot of people in England, Australia, all over the place. So if you want your homegrown, like a corn-fed Slipknot, there it is. All right, I ingest all the chemicals of the crops that grow in the fields around me. All right, I got all the cancer from all the pesticides that turned me into a Slipknot kind of thing. And I'm not Slipknot, but I'm alternative as it gets, right? And I'm heavy and alternative in my own way. I don't want to be Slipknot. That's the problem with a lot of bands around here, guys. They're trying to be that, and I love them, but there's a reason they were the big deal. Like, you got to be unique. You got to be the first version of your thing, man. You can't just try to duplicate what everybody else is doing. That's where you're going wrong. All right, so anyways, all right, let's keep this thing going. You want to say goodbye to it? There's the arrangement. It's gonna go away. Say goodbye. Not that we can't do it again, though, right? So in theory, right, as long as my brain works. super metal. All right. Everybody ready to go? Sub it up, thumb it up, all right? We're going to try to get at least to 87,000 subs today. Hopefully. We're doing pretty good, considering I kind of beat that one to death. But those of you that have been around here, you know what's going on. Like I said, I'm from Iowa. The request for Slipknot has been that we are 500 episodes in, and I did not attempt a Slipknot song. Just so you know, okay? Because just the arrangements, right? And it wasn't easy. It was a lot more research on, like, where is the song coming from, you know? Like, I don't know, doing it in standard tuning and finding a way to make it heavy and make it cool and all this stuff. And I think we did something decent there. I'm not going to pretend it's exactly it. And obviously there's way more lyrics and all this stuff. And I kind of, as I felt it out, I found the way to, like, double time that, right? So that was also what it was, right? Is how do we get into, like, the speed part of it, you know, with the... And then you get, like, the double timed kick, right? So I don't know, right? We're never gonna, like, you listen to those songs, it's like Joey Jordison is the greatest drummer of all time. Like, literally, if you ask me, Joey Jordison is the greatest drummer of all time, other than I never know how to say his name, El Saparo. You guys know, right? El Sapardo. I never know how to say his name. Obviously the modern, like, drum god of YouTube and everything, right? The super shredding guy that just, like, is the best ever. But as far as making compositions for a band, it's definitely Joey Jordison, and no one's even close, bro. Neil Peart, I know everyone says Neil Peart if you're, like, from the original, and I know John Bonham laid the track work for everybody. I got respect for that. But, like, realistically, bro, like, Joey Jordison is just beast mode, okay? That's beast mode crap, dude. It's just insane. And he's the first guy to be beast mode, like, full on, like that. Okay, double kick, just, you know, there was nobody doing that, dude. And then there was Joey, and then everybody copied Joey. And I'm not acting like there weren't things like, Judas Priest, you know, like Painkiller, like, that's pretty wicked, right? There's some things before that, but, you know. You could even say, like, Anthrax and stuff was pretty good, but, like, you know, that stuff is not Joey. Joey ran circles around all those people. We all know this, right? If you don't know this, I don't know what to tell you, but you're wrong. Anyways, Joey Jordison, rest in peace to that guy. What a freaking super legend. All right. Okay. We're actually going to play something now. I'm going to finish this coffee that I have. Man, I've been doing this thing where I, like, go to gas stations and buy cheap coffee and make, like, I feel like you save so much money, and then not only that, you get, like, this whole arrangement of, like, mix your coffee with, and they give you all the ingredients. You can just make this. You can, like, make your own, like, fancy thing for, like, no money. It's kind of awesome. Like, I put cinnamon and actual cinnamon in this with hazelnut creamer. Like, that seems crazy to me. I like, okay, probably, you know, saved $10 and got a fancy coffee, sort of. Not only that, you get the extra flavor of the rat poop that's in your food. You know what I mean? Like, all that gas station mice turds, dude, that adds so much to it, dude. You know what I mean? You want to drop that stuff on the floor. You want to make sure that you get all the extra ingredients. That's the good stuff, right? Right? That's enough. That felt pretty good though, right? Did that feel good? Kind of? It felt good for me, I'll be honest. That's why my voice is terrible though. I blow my voice out all the time because I do that kind of stuff. Which is not, like I just love the chaos of it all. Do you like it? Do you like it? Did it squeeze your brain a little bit? Did your brain get squeezed? Okay. Well, I wiped it. I didn't give it any chance. It's gone now. Yeah, that was the way we did it, right? That was a fun one, though, wasn't it? I thought it was. Okay. Let's move on now. Where are we going? You guys want, like, smoke on the water? Should we do something a little less metal? I mean, the thing is, with that one, we got the duality of both metal and not, right? Because it was duality, and there was duality in this song. So it wasn't just metal. It's about to be 5. We started so late, dude. I'm going to go till 6. Yeah, it's been an hour. I started so late. The reason I started late is because, like, I have a new arrangement, so I'm practicing it. Like, I get all nervous, you know?
I just get so nervy.
And I do. Because debuting a new thing that, hey, now, it worked out better than I thought it was going to. I think. I felt like it did. I'm not even reading the chat, so I guess I don't know what the chat thinks. I'm literally asking you what you think and then just not listening. Let me read some of the chat here. It's just like, I don't even care. Well, you know what I mean? What's the point? What, like, what? If you tell me I suck, as if that's not going to help me. Honestly, no one's criticism helps anything. I feel like I'm pretty realistic with where I'm at with my own things. Do you guys think that? Let me just not respond to you. No, I mean, like, really, though, right? I think that's why I'm pretty good at this stuff, because when something sucks, I'll work on it and make it less crap. But if I think it's good, it's usually pretty good for the most part. Unless, like, the audio is bad. I didn't look. Was it terrible? I got a GOAT trophy. I got a bunch of super chats. Thank you. Loot boxes are worth money. All right. Thank you, Jaren. I love Jaren and Megan. We're like family now, dude. They're like, I swear, they're the best. They bought me that cake, and they're just like so nice, and they're on my team, and know that when we like get through the stuff, anyone that was here yesterday, anybody see that stuff? What was up with that, right? That Rhodes guy, what a weird guy. That whole thing, man. And then there's all this other stuff being exposed that I'm just, guys, remember, people are going to be endlessly jealous of this place. The bigger we get, the more subs we get, the more there's going to be insane, just people doing insane stuff. And I've already seen it. And I'll be honest, I kind of just shelter myself from it. Who needs that? I don't need that. You know what I mean? And reality is, though, like, I'm just legit. And I'm not doing anything but just being legit all the time. All of the time. And people are mad, you know? But most of those people are probably like intoxicated and have no lives. So we're going to see as we get to close to 100,000 subs and Halloween time how this place starts ripping up. And it's going to be chaotic, psychotic in the best and worst of ways. You want me to do Dire Straits? I don't do Dire Straits, but I can appreciate it. Isn't that money for nothing, right? All right, let's see what people said. Iowa, 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 Iowa. Don't drink coffee saves you the most money? Maybe. That's probably true. I feel like El Esperio Siperiano. See, like, good luck. I'll never be able to say that. He needs, like, a nickname. El Esperio Siberiano. El Esteperio. See, there's no way, dude. Every time I read it, I think I'm going to figure out that guy. I'm never going to figure that guy's name out. He's the greatest drummer to ever live, by the way. Like, I think everybody technically, like, because I love Joey Jordison as far as, like, being in a band and, like, being the best band drummer. Joey is it, but, like, technical, dude, like, I'll never be able to say his name. I don't even know why I try. It makes me want to cry. You ever felt so useless? You're like, I don't know how to say your name, but I think you're the best. Best thing ever. I would die to jam with that guy. Could you imagine if we got that guy in this show? Let's get big enough. Maybe we get 100,000 subs. Dude, I don't know. It's not impossible, right? If he likes what we're doing, he plays to a click track. He's like a god of drums, dude. Then again, he's probably better at everything else I do too. Like, who knows? That guy's so good at stuff that, like, it wouldn't surprise me if he's good at, like, everything. He just doesn't do it a lot. He's like, give me the guitars. I'm going to shreds guitars. He's just like Death Clock. He's like Death Clock, dude. He really is. He's better than them, though. Anyways. All right. I tried to read the chat. Can you shower me with nice compliments? Did anybody say anything? I didn't read one word of anybody's compliments on my Slipknot stuff. Well, look at the super chats. Let's keep this show rolling, all right? All right. Thanks, everybody. Wow, look at all the super chats. Kaz with a $20 super chat says, love your version of Duality, man. There we go. Kaz likes it. That's enough with a $20 super chat from Kaz. Says he likes the Duality. Thank you, Kaz. That's awesome. Good. And I'm glad you know and like it. And thank you, man. Thank you, dude. I love that. That's what I'm talking about. Yurt became a member for 1 month. Says, love your stuff, brother. Thank you, dude. We got a member of the nightclub. Welcome. You're knighted. Night after night, we gather. United as one. Or united, join the nightclub. My exclusive membership club here on YouTube. Oh, yeah. It's epic. We'll do a meeting tomorrow. I have been grinding like crazy, but we're going to keep doing the grind. We're going to try to go all the way through the weekend and try to get to 90,000 as fast as possible. That way in August, we can just, if we can get it where we only need 10,000 in August. Yeah, you're in Iowa. I know, dude. Dude, I am Iowa's most watched live streamer. Look it up. Google Iowa's most watched live streamer. It's me. And anyone else that comes up next is like not even close, bro. Like I got 36,000 views in the first hour. All of my shows are that big, dude. Every time. Huge numbers, bro. Massive. It's awesome. Nothing but positive, good stuff. So, like, I'm the local weird neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm your local weird neighborhood Spider-Man. That's right. That's what they call me. They say, there's Spider-Man. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? They don't say that. Kev with a $10 super chat. Kev with a $10 super chat. Oh, yeah. I love you, Kev. No words with that one. Lump AC says, where's the pics I sent to you, your P.O. box? Hey, now. Lump AC. We'll open those right now. I know everybody's like, keep doing stuff. All right, hold on. Lump. Sorry, hope you're still here. With a $5 super chat. You kind of ruined the surprise. Now we know who bought it for me. All right. Kev with a sent out 1 gifted memberships, guys. All right, the month is almost over. So anyone that wants to top it off, this is my birthday month. We did meet the money, a certain number that's really awesome. So thank you. Not the record, by the way. Not even remotely close, but a solid, we've been hitting this number every month enough to feel consistent, right? Because that's kind of what this is, right? Is like a weird thing about streaming is I make all my money from super chats and memberships. And it's real. That's a real scary, weird world, right? Especially because even like, it's based on how people feel about you. And even I don't like, dude, I'm not even, you think I'm the most stable thing there ever was? Let alone like the internet being stable. Like we're both crazy. So I don't care. I'm risking it for the biscuits, dude. And these are not limp biscuits, bro. They're hard biscuits. These are hard biscuits. We don't have limp biscuits around here. We only do hard biscuits. That's right, risking it for the biscuits, and they're hard biscuits. So hard, bro. That's right, Fred Durst. And if you want to fight about it, Fred Durst, we'll go into a hardcore cage match right now. That's right, Fred Durst. That's right, let's meet up. Let's get Fred Durst on this show right now. Let's talk about biscuits. Let's make some biscuits on this show. I guarantee that's been done, right? Dude, I added cinnamon to this for the first time ever. That's so good. Yeah. I guarantee, has Fred Durst made biscuits on a show? Can we make that? If that has not happened, I'll do that, dude. Let's get Fred Durst to come on my live stream and make biscuits. Is that not the funniest thing in the world? All right. Well, I am. Oh, okay. Lump is still here. We're gonna open the present and then we're gonna do a song. All right. I know. You guys are like, what is going on? It's just like 10 hours of duality and then nonsense. But we're getting there. Trust me, guys. Trust me, guys. Trust me. You gotta trust me. You don't trust me? Oh my God. We have trust issues. Well, I'll be honest, man. Every relationship I've ever been in has been a big mess. So I got trust issues also. So we should marry each other because I trust you more than you even know, all right? Do you want to marry me, chat? Good. Because you're a hot goth babe. That's what I think of you. Yeah, that's right. And no one's ever going to change my mind on that. All right, Lump AC gave me a birthday present. It's been sitting back here because I kept asking. I asked in the Discord who sent me something. Lump didn't reply. We figured it out. Lump, you still here? If Lump AC doesn't reply, we're not going to do this right now. Can somebody confirm? Lump. Oh, God. Lump, come on. Oh, there you are. All right. This, I assume, is from you now. We were wondering. I didn't open it. This is my final birthday present. My birthday was July 17th, so it's been a little while. That noise, right? The background sound like it's so ominous and scary. Oh my God, it sounds like we're gonna die. I was like, what is that? This is the sound of death. Oh God. Oh God, what is that?
Oh my God, what is that?
Okay. We don't have to do it that intense. Just a little. Okay. All right, this is from Lump AC. We're not going to do it over dramatic. You already ruined the surprise, but that's okay. This is my final birthday present. Well, this was sent to my P.O. box. You can send stuff to my P.O. box. This was also sent to my P.O. box. Thank you to Solder Sage for the custom train whistle for donation trains. All right, this is from Lump AC. Way to ruin the surprise, Lump. Yeah, Lump, way to ruin the surprise. All right, here we go. I don't have... We can do a little bit of a build-up here. Watch. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Oh God, what is it?
Well now. Yay! You did it!
You got me pics. We got some pics. There's a glimpse of what we're doing. That's the only time you're going to get this information, so don't tell anybody. This is between me and you. And I think it's pretty obvious, right, Lump? There weren't a lot of options, right? So you did nail it. I think that's also because there's not a lot of options, so I believe you nailed it. Would you guys believe it or not that I kind of figured out what I do and then I'm not obsessed with the details after that? I have not been like I'm not sitting here like seeking out new guitars, new strings or picks or any of that crap. I just have what I do. And maybe that makes me a loser. I don't know. Maybe I should be seeking that stuff out. Does anybody want to sponsor me? Let's get a guitar company to sponsor me. All right, there we go. Okay, there's stuff in here. We're going to read this. Okay, yeah, we got the Amazon's explanation of what these are. It says, a gift for you. These the right brand and size? Question mark from Lump. Oh yeah, well that's a good way to do things. Ask after the fact. Yeah. Oh yeah, they fit nice and tight. Oh yeah, the way those picks fit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, do they fit the size? I only use huge ones. I need extra huge Magnum guitar picks, dude. The only picks I use are Magnum sized. You guys know about that? That's how they size guitar picks. I only use extra large Magnum gigantic huge guitar picks, bro. The biggest ones, dude. Magnums, dude. You bought the wrong ones, bro. Why'd you do that? They're supposed to be Magnum size for my Mondo size unit. You know what I mean? Guitar unit, you sickos. Alright, thank you, Lump. No, man, you nailed it. I don't think that's part of it is in the brand that I use. I don't think there's a whole lot of options, so you nailed it. I believe you nailed it. I don't actually know until I start playing. Well, actually, I could just look at my other ones. I always just buy the same ones over and over again since forever. Most of these have rubbed off. Let's see. I don't know. Okay. Let me make sure I get a clip of that. Thank you for the birthday present. I love that, dude. I got some strings from Hall of Bards, and I got picks from Lump. So, like, the things I asked you guys for that are, like, useful and reoccurring and need to be replaced. Love you guys for that. And then Thomas Anonymous threw me some money to buy a new fog machine and fog juice. And that's awesome, dude. That was useful. Thank you. I also think that's going to be a good clip. That'll be a good clip, right? Because we opened the birthday present, and not only that, I think I had to get some solid jokes there. Anybody think that was funny? Was it funny? Funny, family-friendly funny, right? Maybe? I was laughing. Huh? Magnum guitar picks? I'm about to make that as a thing. Make them gold and shiny. Dude, that's hilarious. Let's go. Don't steal my ideas. Somebody sponsor my show. Let's go. Let's get a guitar pick company in here, and then I'll make Magnum guitar picks, and we'll put them in a gold. We'll make them gold in like a gold package. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. All right, we gotta actually play music now. You guys ready? Thanks so much for all the stuff. Lump gave me 20 more bucks and said something else here. What'd you say, Lump? Lump says, Lump, the Ruiner, are they correct ones? I know nothing about instruments. Really, Lump, with the 20. I assume, I don't know if there was other sizes or not, so I think they're right. Oh yeah, okay, no, I have new ones right here. Yeah, you nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed it. Here, we'll open it and we'll use them. Do you like that? Will that make you happy? Oh yeah, you want to watch me use my picks? You want to watch the way I use these things? Oh yeah, the way they fit my fingers. Yeah, you like that? The way I put it in there? You like that? You like that? The way I get it out of the bag there? Yeah. Family friendly, don't be weird. You're the weird one, not me. I didn't say anything weird. Psh, there we go. That's from Lump AC. There you go, TikTok. There you go, YouTube. All right, brand new picks. That's good. You see this nice pile? Tons of crap ones that need to be like thrown away. They just get nubbed down, and then I just keep them there, and I end up using all the nubs, and I need to throw them away more often. But you could technically resharpen them if you really wanted, but I'm not that guy. Wow, can you hear it? Dude, this is like the pick of destiny. Did you guys feel that? These are better than anything. These are actually, I can feel it. I can feel the magic. Also, Lump, if my guitar strings break or if the show numbers go down, I blame you. Remember that. So these are either going to be magic good luck picks. That's what I believe, right? But if the show goes down, it's your fault, Lump. Why'd you do that? No, Lump, we love you. Thank you, okay? I assume these are going to be the pick of destiny, right? I haven't watched that one in a while. I need to watch that one. All right. Lump AC with the 20 says, please be gentle. It's my first time buying picks. More for your birthday, July fund. $20. Another 20. That's $40 from Lump AC, guys, on top of the pick. You're a legend. With the funny jokes. See, you guys get it. So you can make jokes. You can be family friendly and ride the line. Right? You can ride the line and be family friendly. I am not. We're family friendly around here. We just ride. We're PG-13-ish. Hey, I got a heart on my head. Thank you. Thank you, TikTok. Oi! Oi! That's right. Oi! All right, dude. Lump. W is from Lump. That is amazing, dude. Every time I get a bunch of super chats, it makes me like want to cry because it's so awesome. It's like I am so thankful to have people that believe in me. All right. Now let's make something with this new pick. That's a pretty beefy snare, isn't it? That's pretty massive, I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna get rid of it. That's right. Maybe we should use that because that's like way different. We're never doing that because I'm never down here on this end of this because we're usually over here. Because listen how good that one sounds, right? That one's super nice. That thing sounds like Destroyer music. The Dominator. Can't combine them. All right. You want me to just make something up? I feel like we can make something up with that because it's super wicked, right? We're not going to stick around crazy long. Hey, look at that number behind us, 777. I got a new pick. So everything just got lucky. Are we going to get lucky? Who's getting lucky? Are you lucky? I'm so lucky, dude. Cheers to everybody. We'll open this monster. I know. Coffee doesn't do it for me anymore. This is a problem. When we get to 100,000 subs, I probably got to change my caffeine intake, but I don't know what's going to happen because I got this pattern and it's bad. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything, but I do take a lot of ibuprofen and monsters, bro. Too many. And it's, whatever, dude, it is. Imagine how good this show's gonna be when I have a stroke. Oh yeah, my mom had a couple strokes, so I can make that joke. All right. And now she's dead from a heart attack. So cheers to that. Yeah, caffeine. All right. What's the next move? You want to hear me remake Duality again and see if it fails? I also have the things that we've been kind of beaten to death. I have System of a Down Aerials and Heaven. So in the past 3 days, I've learned 3 songs. Okay, Heaven, the song techno song Heaven, Aerials by System of a Down, and Duality. So unfortunately, we will have to keep rotating those in, or I'm gonna forget how to play them and not. That's the problem. But I don't like to overdo it. The problem is I'm in here so much that if I'm not practicing them, then when am I going to practice them? That's the only problem. But also I feel bad for new people because they're like, he only knows 3 songs.
He only knows these 3 songs.
I was like, no, dude, I know a billion songs. I just got to, Okay. Let me look at the chat here. Should we go into subs only mode? We got 41,000 views so far in an hour and a half. That's pretty great, guys. Thank you for being here. Love that. Love that. How much to get you a glowing pick? You can get me that. I've had those before. You're talking about the glow in the dark ones? I used to use those all the time. I like these ones better than that. They're neon, right? So they show up. Those other ones, you got to make them glow. These show up better. than those do, like on camera and stuff. That's part of it, right? So you can really see what I'm doing. But really, with the light-up guitar, I almost need a dark pick. I don't know. I'm not overthinking that. I don't care. I like these. They're comfortable. They're good. There's better ones. You know what the best ones are? There's these cool picks, which I haven't used in a while, so I don't know if they're even exist anymore. My favorite kind of guitar pick ever is cool picks. I think they're cool jazz picks. They have like sandpaper on them. There's picks like that with like grip, right? Those are awesome, but I don't use them because they cost more money, and I don't know. At a certain point, I'm not over analyzing that. I'll be honest. Okay. So some people want to spend all their time doing that. Sometimes I like to just do the thing, we got the thing, do the thing, if you spend too much time on that, you will, yes, you'll be honing your sound, but you're also, bro, work on your songs. Get out of here. Oh, yeah. No, I lost all my skills with this new guitar pick. Anyways, all right, time to keep moving. And I have a light-up guitar pick, too. My mom bought me one of those. So those that wonder, I've also tried those. They're thick, though, and that is not a thing that I'm going to do. Aerials? You want me to do aerials? Highway to Hell. I do version of Highway to Hell. I haven't done that in a while. Benson Boone. Is that the guy from Regular Show? Benson? You want me to do aerials? All right. I mean, I feel like we've been doing it too much. Like, are new people going to be annoyed? Brazil's in the chat. Let's get it to 800 at least. All right, we can do aerials. You'd come see me if I toured? Freebird? Daft Punk. No engagement. I'm not engaged. No. An original? Aerials. All right. We'll try aerials. Okay, I learned it yesterday, so I keep adding all these new ones to the stream, so that's the problem is, if it sucks, I gotta tell you, I just learned it yesterday, so that's the problem. You keep learning new songs, and then you learn a new one, and they just go out the window sometimes, all right? So. All right, we play this a bunch. So if you're new here, you're going to hate me because you're going to think that we only play like 3 songs. Because that's the only problem with this, guys, is I played this a bunch yesterday. So if you're new, remember, we do a lot of songs. Like, I have a crazy... If you want to know the list, join the Discord! There is a set list in the Discord. Also, I made a post on YouTube about it. I wish there was an easier way for me to update you guys on the set list. Like... I guess there's like a way I could put a list. You know what we could do? Is I could make a scene on the app that I use and like switch to it and show on the screen all the songs. That's an idea. All right. This is the System of a Down song. Okay? And I just started arranging it yesterday, so I don't really have much of an arrangement or a plan or anything with this. I just gotta, we're still feeling it out. So if it sucks, remember, at least it's real. All right? So there's that. In a world full of backing track, phony, pretend potatoes, you got this guy over here making the potatoes from scratch, all right? So if you're a baked potato, then sit down and have a good time. And if you're not a potato, then good. I don't care, all right? None of that, none of it, all right? And all of it. Everything and all the things, none of the things, none of it, and all of it and everything, all the time, all right? Let's go. What are we talking about? I don't know. Does it really matter? Just hang up. Sometimes I just want to end the show on like an insane note and just go. I've never done that before. I really need to, though. One of these times we're just going to either, like, I'm just going to have an insane moment and then just hang up on you guys. I've also never, we've had people give huge super chats at the start of the show, and I've always wanted to just hang up on everybody. Like, we had people give like $500 right at the start, and I wanted to just end the show in 5 minutes. I almost did it a couple times. It's so funny. It'd be so funny. You get $500. Bye, guys. But, yeah. Hey, look. What is that? I don't even know what your flag means. Hello. That's cool. Good for you. Powdered potatoes? We got powdered potatoes in the chat. Nice. I don't even know what to think of that. That could be useful, I guess. You won't rot. You won't be a rotten potato. You won't be a rotten tomato either, dude. Reviews. Null Effects with a $5 super chat says, YouTube algorithm is in my mind. I was just thinking how fun it would be to cover metal and rock on my synths, and then you pop up. Yeah. I mean, you know what I mean, guys? In a way, I appreciate the $5, I'll say that. I don't appreciate the self-promotion so much. I'm not going to hate on it. But that was very self-promote-y. And when people do that, it drives me nuts. Because it's like, yeah. It's like.
Well, by the way, my show is the best.
Like, please don't do that. That's so crazy, right? Like, dude, we have other streamers that come in here and just invade and then try to promote their own streams. You will be kicked out instantly for doing that, by the way. So if you start promoting your own stream, I don't care if you give me $5,000. I'm not even joking. We'll just kick you out. So, but I get it. You're being genuine, I think. But just realize, I've seen it all, bro. We've been in here 500 episodes. So if your whole thing is thinking,
I'm gonna go do my stream now. You guys should join me later.
like those people, dude, get away from me, dude. We've seen it all. You guys know what I mean? Worst. That's the worst. I'm so sick of it, bro. No, you're not. You're like, dude, get your own stream and make it from scratch like we did around here. No, everyone has to start from somewhere. Totally. It doesn't start in my chat, I'll tell you that. You know how I started? I've never once, by the way, guys, I have never once gone into anyone else's live streams and promoted mine. Remember that. So if you think that's a strategy you're going to start doing, I would recommend not doing that because it's pretty sleazy and weird. I know a few streamers who did that, and I don't appreciate that, bro. Like, it's like poaching weird. You're like, wow,
this is boring. You should come check my show out.
Maybe you should just do your show and make it good enough that people watch. All right. Anyways. Yeah, if you promote anyone's streams, you're going to be kicked out. I don't care who it is. You will be kicked out. We don't do that around here. This is my show. I worked hard to get to this position. Harder than anyone you're going to watch also, by the way. And that's not an ego thing. That's just a fact. Feel free to do 8-hour streams a day, standing, rocking out forever in 500 episodes in 2 years. And then let me know. If it works out for you. All right? That's like coming in here and trying to post a billboard over my TV show. It's like, what do you, excuse me? 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 Do you guys remember? I used to play music. Did you remember that? Oh, that's really nice. That's a fun one. I love those kind of comments. You know what? I didn't like you when you were at 25,000 subs, but now you have me hooked. I'm glad that you're only here when I'm popular. Thanks, buddy. Love those kind of compliments. That's a nice thing to say, isn't it, guys? Love that. You know, that reminds me of everyone I've ever known in my entire life, by the way. not support the show. When I have 100,000 subs, everyone's going to pretend they're my best friend. It's going to be great, guys. Can't wait. They're like, oh, yeah, I was always there. Yeah, I knew him. Yeah, okay. No, you didn't, dude. I know the real ones. There's real people that were in the chat during this whole grind to the top. And they will always be there, guys. Because once we have 100,000 subs, like, I got a line, dude. I'm, like, drawing the line. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, people that I grew up with, a lot of people from high school or from, like, my local area, right? I'm keeping tabs. This show's taken 2 years to get to 100,000. That's a long time. It's not a lot, but it's a lot in a lot of ways because they all know. It's not like they don't know, right? Because we've had tons of shows over 100,000 views. Like, we're like this big thing, right? So, like, I'm just saying. Appreciate me on the rise. Don't just show up when you're a big deal and be like, wow, I knew him when he was like, eh.
No, you didn't.
All right, not to be salty. Let's do aerials. Let me butcher a song now. Another new one that I'm not gonna claim to nail because it's so new that like it makes me scared to even play like new songs because like the reason I didn't do System of a Down or Slipknot and these things are because they're so wild and I have so much respect for them and they're kind of the millennial anthems, right? Let's get real. Duality, Slipknot, Duality, System of a Down, millennial anthems, right? Right. Anyways. Everything from scratch, so just a taste. All right. I have a beat. I have a whole thing. All right, this is gonna be. We've done this a couple ways already. We've only done this a couple times on the stream, and I did it 2 different ways, and so we're gonna do it a different way now. I'm not even sure of what we're gonna do right now. This is how new this one is. So if it sucks. Good. At least it's real. Dude, I'll be honest. I love hearing people screw things up now because in a world full of fake backing tracks and AI crap, dude, when people screw stuff up, it almost feels awesome. Is anybody else in that vibe? I'm not even joking. I almost am now like seeking out live things that people screw up because you're like, oh my God, it's real. Oh my God, they don't have just a backing track. Like the world is being ruined by that, dude. Like to the point where like, I don't know. I think people are going to do what I feel now, revert backwards. Like these pop artists, they all faked it, right? But now AI is implemented. Now it's just like everything's so fake. We're like, man, I'd rather hear somebody fail miserably than do perfect anything. It's because it's just like, I don't know. That's where the punk rock comes in. So if you think I suck, good. At least I'm not fake, bro. All right? No auto-tune, no garbage, all right? And it's all garbage. That's the best. It's all garbage. It's no garbage and all garbage. Garbage to the moon! I'd rather be a garbage than be a... I don't know. What is this guy talking about? All right, here we go. I'm going to do this from scratch. I got a tempo here. I'm just going to do kind of what I did yesterday. Like I said, if this sucks, whatever. All right, here we go. Everything's made from scratch. Live looping, okay? Drums, synthesizer, guitar, looped live, then mixed and remixed on the spot. I am not a DJ. I don't use backing tracks. I'm going to loop this live. And again, this is a brand new one. I learned this song yesterday. I'm not going to say I learned the whole thing. It's not this perfect thing. I've learned a bunch of songs recently. We're going to... shut up and play. All right, yeah. Yeah, all right, here we go. System of a Down. We're all going down. Here we go. so high when you free your eyes, eternal pride. Every hole's in the sky when you lose small mind, you free your life. Every hole up so high when you free your eyes, eternal pride.
Probably enough jamming on that one. New one. Learned it yesterday. You know, riffing upon it. I don't know if that's the beat or the way to do it, right? Just making stuff up. It's definitely something, right? It's something. It's something. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? I don't know. And I'll never claim to be the best singer, right? I can be metal, you know, and I can do that, and that's what I do, you know. Other than that, yeah. All right. Well, should we keep moving? I mean, I think this is a pretty cool thing. That's enough of that one. Stop it. Stop it. Like I said, though, it's new, so it either, I don't know, not at the same tempo, not in the same tuning, not anything, okay? System of a Down is in drop C. I'm not in drop C, I'm in standard tuning. The tempo of that, I think, is 80 or 88 beats per minute. And I'm doing 126, bro. I'm doing it like a hip-hop, like, dance song. And I don't care because I tried it other ways, and then I figured it out, and I kind of feel like it's, it's its own vibe. All right, so you want me to do Rammstein? Yeah, we could do Rammstein. No, dude, the chat loves it. You guys love that? It's called Aerials by System of a Down. So go look up System of a Down, and you'll realize that mine's not. They're in the drop C tuning. So I'm in here doing it standard tuning. So there you go. Everything's made from scratch. So at least it's raw and real, and that's the facts. You know what I mean? So, All right, let's keep it going. Maybe we should. It's 6 o'clock. I was planning to do 2 hours. We're pretty close to 87,000 subs, though. That's pretty good. Let me mark that. I didn't forget to mark it. We got Kev gave a bunch of memberships, dude. Kev just gifted 7 memberships. Thank you, Kev. 7 gifted memberships from Kev. Thank you all. We're at the end of the month, so if you want to throw on to the end of July, my birthday month, throw in, dude. We are going to go for 100,000 subs by the end of August, guys. That's the goal. And I think we can do it. All right. So we just got to keep rolling. And at the pace we're going, we should be able to get to 100,000 by the end of August, which will also mean September 18th is the 2-year anniversary of this show. September 18th. And that's the minimum. Like, we need to get there. We need to get to 100,000 subs by the 2-year line. Why? Just so I could say I did it in under 2 years. There's no other reason. 2 years anniversary of this show. So, let's do it. Sub it up. We got 1 month, guys. So if you want to witness a show get to 100,000 subs live, you're probably not going to see it very many other places. Yeah, there's a lot of channels that'll go live for the last 5 seconds, you know, to show off that they got there. But you want to watch somebody climb. I have not been posting clips or doing anything that blows this place up. We do it slowly and steadily in a way that's very exciting. Like no one you've ever seen ever, I'm sure. Like in the history of YouTube ever, honestly. Because I'm a YouTube live streaming guitar player, and it's rare to watch we've just been growing steadily. It's awesome. 500 streams, 2 years. We went from 444 subs before I started this stream to 86,000 subs. Almost 87. We should have 87 by the end of tonight's show. So I plan to come back tonight. So we'll do. I don't know. Should I end it there? Or should we keep going? What's your thoughts? You like it? Thanks so much, dude. Nice comments. Yeah. So I hope you guys like it. This was a very experimental thing, right? So we did Slipknot. We did System of a Down. There we go. We got the millennial anthems, right? One that I need to learn and then get in here is Black Parade, right? We need to just like all the millennial songs, right? I'll keep doing it. I'm learning too many too quickly, though. We need to really work on the arrangements and things like that. But yeah, if you like it, then I appreciate that. Thank you all. Don't forget to sub, all right? Thumb it up and sub it up. Let's see what your comments are. Let's see what you guys think here. Sarah Wood had fun. Silverwolf had fun. Nathan Bell had fun. Floyd Rose Bridge official. Hold on, let's look. Is that really you? No, that's just your name. Why would you name yourself that? Floyd Rose Bridge official, like you're the guy. That's a crazy thing. Are you gonna ask them to pay you? But you're a member, so I appreciate that. But that's a crazy name, dude. You make it seem like you're the guy that invented Floyd Roses. That would be a big deal. Your name is Floyd. Is your name Floyd Rose? Is that the actual guy's name? I bet that's probably his real name, right? Nathan Bell with a 5. Thank you, Nathan Bell. Joanne Bird. Yeah, we'll jam out later tonight. We'll get the rest of the way to 87. Can we get to 90,000 by the end of the weekend? Let's see what the chat voted, all right? This is a quick 2-hour show. 6:06 p.m. Central. Let's get it to 86. Can we get 7 more really quick? 86. All right, there's 1,800 votes. All right, we got 1,800 votes. 542 thumbs up. 1,800 votes in the poll. Happy Thursday. When do you think we'll get to 90,000 subs? 42% out of 1,800 say the end of the weekend, the magic number 42. 32% say never. Could you imagine being 32% saying never and watching the progress, like how fast we grow in subs? Like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, never. I'm sure, dude. Yeah, dude. Never. Even though we grew like 300 subs this episode. But I'm sure we'll never get there. And 26% say 2 weeks. And it might, there's a chance it falls. I'd like to do it by the end of the weekend. Now, That's if I can maintain the energy. Like, I've been kind of brutal afternoon and nights, right? I'm going to try to do every afternoon and night. So tomorrow, afternoon and night, Saturday, afternoon and night, and then Sunday, I'll probably just do afternoon. But I have not been taking a break, right? And when that happens, I just get burnt out, and that's unfortunate because I almost should take tonight off so that I have a good Friday and Saturday, because when you never take a break, I hit a wall. Because I just do. But I'm going to go for it anyways, so. Yeah. No, they don't get it. Yeah, the people that vote never, they're just losers. But it shows how many losers we have, But that's the thing, is they contribute it just shows, like, you're always going to have haters. That's probably a good representation. 32% of people are probably rooting against me winning. So remember that, guys. When you're on our team, we're going to win, and there's going to be at least 30% of people that are going to be mad. It's probably more like 50, honestly. 50% of people, because out of jealousy and anger of their own existence, they will hate on this show. Because there's a lot of angry musicians and guitar players and YouTubers and just people in general that can't stand to see others win or whatever, right? Because they're mad about their own lives. And that's not my fault, okay? I'm living my dreams thanks to so many wonderful supporters. And if you're angry and jealous, I got to tell you, that's you. It has nothing to do with what I'm doing. Think about that. It has nothing to do with me. It's you. It's nothing to do with what I'm doing. I'm doing what I enjoy and entertaining people and having fun. If you're mad about it, why? Think about why you're mad about it. It's you, not me. So maybe, most of the time, if you're mad at me, it might mean you're not sober and you're making bad decisions in your life, right? And you probably aren't making money, and you're probably not, like, in good health. Like, a lot of, I don't really know, because I'm not a troll in anybody's chat, but I just got to imagine that if you're successful and healthy and sober, that you would not be doing that. You know what I mean? Like, that's reality, right? Maybe the first move to success is sobering up, right? If you're angry at me and your life is not working out for you in whatever way, sober up. And then you will at least be making sober decisions. Then figure out why nothing's working for you, okay? Because if you're a troll in my chat, you really got to think about your reality. Because it's not me, like I said. Why would it be me? How could I be affecting your life at all? You're the one here mad at me, right? I think we know that. There should be some solace. That should help some of you. Free you from your angry curse. I'm trying to not curse you anymore. You need to, sober up. I just got to imagine that a sober person would not be in my chat angry at me. You know what I mean? I know it's crazy, right? Isn't that crazy? Most likely, if you're mad at me, you do something that is screwing your life up. And that you're not just a sober person working hard and not winning. That's got to be, like, I doubt it, right? I don't drink, I don't smoke. I am fully 100% sober, and I will tell you, the best thing you can do if your life is not working for you is to put your head on straight in every way. All right, guys, that's it, okay? It's the best advice. And do that for at least 6 months, all right? At very least 6 months, okay? And and I bet you things will change for you. Whatever's wrong with you, whether you're losing at your job or whatever life thing, I'm telling you, dude, it will change you. Your frequency will heighten, and all your decisions will be different, and you will start to win in one way or another. You can't just blame the job you work at and everyone around you for your decisions if you are not sober. That's the truth, okay? Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Get sober, then start looking at your reality. And if you can't win when you're sober, at least you know you're not mad at yourself because you keep drinking and stuff. Okay? Facts. I have not drank in over 3 years. I don't drink, I don't do anything dumb, and I'll tell you, look at my life. It has changed drastically. Just be a sober person for a while, And then like your life, your frequency will heighten and your reality will change. Believe it. Okay? And if you don't believe me, you're probably not sober enough to believe me. I got to tell you, find the way, man. Find the thing to make you sober. And if you don't have a thing to make you sober, maybe just being sober is the thing that'll make you find the thing. I don't know. I'm lucky enough to have this show. That is what I do. I do this. I love this. And I don't want to be like in a haze while doing it because I'm pro, dude. If I'm not pro, I don't know. I have something productive to do with myself. So thank you to those. And if you work your butt off and you're succeeding and you can drink and party, all more power to you. Good for you. All right. I'm saying it more to the angry people in the chat that if you think you're making a lot of money and succeeding and can still make fun of me, I got to tell you, if you're making fun of me and in my chat, you are not succeeding. There's no way that being a negative person in my chat, you are having a good life. Like, do you have a wife and kids and a good job? Why are you a troll in somebody's chat? You know what I mean? I doubt it. Like, there's something wrong with you. And I feel bad for you. We could save you. We could try to help you. But if you don't want help, you probably don't want help, and you're in a weird world, I'll tell you, you're probably not successful. There's no way that super rich, successful guys are in my chat being negative. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Because around here, we win. I'm here to uplift you. The ones that are winning love my vibe because I'm here. I'm inspiring. I work hard, bro. I'm working hard at a thing that doesn't seem like you should be able to do this all the time, and I'm doing it. And it's because of super chatters and members. So I'm well aware of that. But you can't act like I don't work for what I'm doing, man. It's literally a time code on the internet. So, you know, if anything, you may not like my creative nonsense, but you can respect my hardworking drive to be a creator, okay? I love YouTube, and I love doing this full time. More than everybody. That's why I'm in here so much, all right? And I grind, and you should grind too. And that's what I'll leave you with, all right? But feel free to party all you want. I'll be honest. If you can party and get your stuff done and do not be negative in a chat on the internet, that's the bottom line. I am all for working hard all week and then having drinks on the weekend and doing your thing, all right? Do that. That's a great life. That's a lot of people. Every night they drink. I am all for that. If you can succeed, go for it, all right? But if you're angry, and that's most people in that situation, they're angry, it's probably because you are not sober. And don't blame me. But feel free to be on one and listen to the show like crazy because that's fun and I get it. Party your brains out. But don't be angry at me. If you're angry at me, stop partying and just get a life, all right? But yeah, all right. Real talk, right? Real talk, I know. Trying to inspire some people. Sum it up. Let's get it to 900. Let's go. We can't end this show with that number. That's too close. Let's tip the thing. I think that was a pretty good rant. What do you guys think? Anybody? Anybody? And even, dude, I'm not saying you have to be sober forever. Maybe just for a window. If things are making you angry enough to go on the internet and be a troll, like I said, get sober, bro. You would not be doing that. That's a symptom of like anger and then like bad decisions. Go exercise, positive stuff, right? All right. I love you guys. Let's go. 900. Let's get it. That way we'll get to 8,600 or 8,700 tonight either way, but let's make the number 900 and then we'll end the show. Thank you all so much. I will be back tonight. It is almost 6:30. And feel free to have drinks and have fun, okay? But if you're having fun, that's fine. If you're angry, you're not having fun anymore and you need to sober up. That's the truth, okay? All right, get a dog, love your dog, get a girlfriend, have babies, do whatever it is that's going to make you feel fulfilled enough that you're not mad at me. You know, if you're mad at me, it's not my fault. It's never my fault. It can't be my fault. How could it be my fault that you're mad? Okay? Remember that. As far as you're concerned, I'm not even real. Dude, I don't hang out with any of you people. Right? Like, I maybe, you know, like, reality is like, I'm a figment of your imagination. Okay? But I'm only real if you believe in me. I'm Santa Claus, all right? So I hope you believe. I'm only here if you turn me on this. If you don't turn the internet on, I'm not real. You have to turn me. I disappear if you don't show up to the show, guys. Please support the show or I'm not real. Please don't forget about the show or I disappear. All right. That is so real. That's funny, though, isn't it? All right. All right. I love you guys. Thank you. Join the Discord if you want to talk to me. That's how you know I'm real. I'm always in the Discord. For now. For now. We have an awesome Discord. Go join the Discord. It's linked in the chat. All right? Anybody else have anything else to add? Sophia Anders says, sober for 26 years. Stopped drinking in 2000. Best thing I did for myself. Yeah. Dude, and drinking can be tons of fun. I'm not going to blast drinking as a fun time. It's just, if you're not doing your full life correctly, you got to stop that. Because that thing is the problem. It's not making you faster. You're not moving faster because you're drinking, guys. You're not thinking faster, moving faster, or making the right decisions because of that. I guarantee it. It's just slowing you down all the way. Good for you, Sophia. Onyx Blackwing. Everybody, yeah. Peace and positivity, yeah. Silver Wolf, Onyx Blackwing. I'm not trying to be a square either. Like, I partied. Go party. It's like I said. I am speaking to those that that are sulking in anger at me in the chat. Those weirdos, right? What is that? Like, I mean, I just imagine you got to be like, I don't know. I try to imagine what it is, right? And it's crazy to me. Like that, yeah, you must be really intoxicated, angry. Like there's a void there, and it's we could heal you if you opened yourself, but maybe they don't want that. Yeah, we're hanging out. No, we're all friends here. All right, guys. I love you guys. Thunderbird, the King, the Muffin Men. Oh, no. Remember that? Do you know? Are you referencing that one night where that guy was like, that was so funny, dude? That was one of my favorite funny things where I just destroyed somebody in the chat. What a legendary night. They thought they got me, and then I blocked them and made fun of them. Sometimes they deserve it, right? Muffin Man. Somebody thought they were going to get me. Yeah, right. You're right. You know.
For the Muffin Man, yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Super funny. You got to give it to him sometimes, right? That Muffin Man. He was angry, dude. He lived on Angry Lane. All right, Jaron Spencer, you're such a legend, Jaron. I love you guys. Jaron and Megan, dude. Are you kidding me, guys? What legends they are. Thanks so much, man. We're going to go to the top, and then we're going to see what it looks like. 90 days sober? Good for you, Donald. It sucks when you got to count the days like that, you know? That's where you really know you've screwed up, right? Because, like, I don't know how many days. I just know, like, in general, which I'm thankful for that. Because it says I didn't really have a horrible problem, right, where I needed to count. But, you know, whatever gets you through. I got everybody's system's different. Everybody's lives are different, and that's fine. I'm lucky enough. I know in general it's been more than 3 years since I've drank, and, you know, I haven't done anything like I don't know. I'm not counting. I'm just living, you know, which is the best way. And I'm not saying I'm going to be sober forever. I'm also not saying that. So just so you guys know, because it's fun. It's just, I've got stuff to do right now, man. You know, we're doing this. This is important. This is me doing what I was destined to be, bro. and I'm not in a haze. I'm just doing my thing, man. You want me to do Titanic? Fulfill your destiny. Yeah, dude, I got the pick of destiny thanks to thank you to Lump AC for sending me a bag of picks of destiny. All right, guys, thank you all. I'm gonna go. Anyone else want a shout out? Myers, EM, Kobe, Huntron, W Lump, everybody. Have fun. And again, like I said, you can party all you want. Just if you're going to be angry in people's chats, it's probably because you're not sober. I just don't think there's sober people being trolls and angry like that. You know, it's got to be some sort of sulking, wasted anger thing, right? Right? Do you guys agree with that? That's got to be true, right? Like, I can't imagine you're like sober and like, this guy stinks. This guy stinks. Like the SpongeBob thing. You're the original drummer of the band Sidechain. Am I supposed to know what that means, guy? Congratulations. I don't know. You think I'm supposed to know what that is? Is that a promo? Am I in the wrong for not knowing what Sidechain is? Good luck, buddy. I you know what? I'm going to make you feel special. That's my favorite band. How about that? You like the Slipknot? Thank you, Howard Moody. Yes. Howard Moody says he liked the Slipknot. Thank you, man. Because that is a wild take on that. Not even close to the same tuning. Everything about that is so wild. It took me a long time to want to crack the code on that. And again, that my tuning is, they're in drop B. It's way different than what I'm doing. So I think it was cool. I thought it was cool. I'm glad you liked it, Howard. Thank you. Howard Moody is a legend. So go sub to him on YouTube and TikTok and everything. Anyways, thank you, man. I'm glad you guys liked it. As a person from Iowa, I'm scared of that because I'm from Iowa. So, like, the idea of doing Slipknot, I think I did some justice to, like, it. I did it weird, and the point of it is doing it in my own weird style enough to feel like it was cool, you know? And I think it was cool, for sure. And that's kind of all I can do. It'll never be Slipknot. I don't have Joey Jordison and Corey Taylor here. I'm none of those things, right? I'm my own guy. I don't know. Whatever. So if you want to hear that, the first hour was me jamming on my own improvised. First time ever playing Slipknot on this show ever in the history of the show. So if you want to hear it, go listen to the start of the show. If you want to hear the infancy of duality. Wow, that's a heck of a sentence, isn't it? The Infancy of Duality is a book by Morgan Freeman. Yeah, and he's really known for writing books, right? Maybe narrating them. The Infancy of Duality. All right. I'm going to leave you with that one, all right? All right, you guys are the best. All right. You dated a chick from Iowa named Kelly something? You don't remember her last name? Was she a hot babe? Or was she kind of... Did she look like an... Iowa is known for having hogs. The animal. Not anything. I didn't say anything. You said it. Huh? What? We are one of the world's largest pork producers. Oh, she was hot. Okay. Mm-hmm. And Antonio Gonzalez says that was fire. I subscribed and sent it to your girl. Nice. All right. Good luck to everybody. Anybody else? Thank you for that. I tried to say that without being like trying to be funny without being mean. Whatever. It's not mean. I was just talking about our animals. We have a lot of animals, okay? I love bacon just like the next guy, okay? All right. Bacon's tasty. All right. Okay. By the way, man, speaking of that, can I just throw one last thing before I leave? Oh, man, this is like a whole story that I should have broke. I think I said this before, but I don't know if I did or not. There were these guys named Bacon Guff. Was anybody here back in the day, like months ago, maybe even a year ago almost? Not even, okay? Like not even a year ago. There's a bunch of these famous Roblox channels in my YouTube chat, all right? Anybody remember the Bacon guys? And they would Bacon invade? The Bacon Buddies, okay? They were called Bacon Shone and Bacon Buddies and Bacon Guff. Okay? I don't know if anybody remembers this stuff. These Roblox players that have millions of subs, literally, like they would all have hundreds of thousands of subs. They're big, giant, famous Roblox players, right? Look into this. This is insane, okay? They all got busted by a famous YouTube channel for being scammers using YouTube Live. So they were in my live chat. They would invade the chat. And I was like, whoa, we got famous Roblox guys. And they were famous Roblox guys. And the Roblox side of it was legit and good for them with that. No, dude, what they started doing is using their live streams as they would replay live streams that already happened, asking for them to give gifts. And they would give you Robux. And they were all doing it. So all these channels that had millions of subs were doing this, preying on little kids, they said, we'll give you 100 Robux if you give us a galaxy. Or whatever, not galaxy, but you know, gift us money on YouTube and we'll give you galaxies. That's what they would do, is a replay of looping live streams doing that. And they all got busted. This one YouTube channel, I don't remember the name of the YouTube channel, went in and busted all of them, dude. Famous YouTuber. I don't remember who it is. You can look it up, though. Just look it up because it's a huge scam that's real famous. All the channels got shut down. So all those people, I made a big deal about it when it happened. It was crazy, dude. They all like invaded my chat. I was like, wow, dude, we got famous people in the chat. They all got kicked off YouTube forever. They lost their millions of subs for doing that. And they were like, we're never going to be stopped. It's like crazy what they did, dude. They thought they were unstoppable. They were doing this thing, scamming little kids, saying we'll give you Roblox bucks if you give us gifts in the chat. It was crazy, bro. And like all these giant channels were scamming people. So that's crazy, dude. They were in the chat. That's like scary, right? And I made posts about this. Like, you can go look on my YouTube channel under my posts. Months ago, I posted. I thought it was a big deal. When I was like, no way, these famous Roblox guys were in my chat. I made posts on my YouTube posts about them. Yeah, and they all the Bacon Buddies got taken down. Go look it up, dude. If you look up like Bacon Roblox YouTube scam, you probably could find it by typing that in. It's very famous. It's like that's one of the craziest things in the history of YouTube, by the way, ever. Craziest scam. I wonder what those guys are doing with their lives. They lost everything. Rightfully so. You don't do that. That's garbage. So, anyways, speaking of bacon, that's crazy, right? Bacon Guff, Bacon Buddies, Bacon Shone, Bacon everything, Bacon Roblox, dude. All right, that was crazy. Anyways, all right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'll come back tonight, okay? Yeah, dude, I made them a song, dude. When the Bacon Buddies, all of them invaded the chat. All the channels that were linked together, by the way, all these guys that were running this scam, they would invade the chat. So they all had hundreds of thousands of followers. I was like, wow, this is a big deal. And it was a big deal. And then it turns out they're running this scam, and they got real famous for it. And they got in trouble. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Look into it. It's so crazy. Yeah, you remember seeing them in the chat. Isn't that crazy? Casey's Taco Pizza. Yeah, right on. Did you know taco pizza was invented in Iowa? Look it up. I've had it on this show on purpose. At Happy Joe's Pizza in Iowa invented taco pizza. Look it up. Look up where taco pizza was invented. It was invented by Happy Joe's Pizza in Iowa. Iowa invented taco pizza. Can you imagine? That is insane. I've had it on the show a few times when I've had pizza. I went to Happy Joe's. There's a Happy Joe's right across the street from Merle Hay Mall. And I've had it on here. The inventor of taco pizza. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. All right, guys. Have a good one. Making bacon pancakes. I know I made that joke when they were in the chat. Now it just feels dirty. No, dude. They had thousands of followers. They had millions, dude. All of them had hundreds of thousands, and a few of them had millions. Imagine having a million subs on YouTube. What that is. The power, the money. That is one of the biggest platforms you can have, and then being that dumb. You look into it, dude. It's real crazy. I was horrified, by the way. I was like, dude, all of those people were like messing with my chat, and they all went down, dude. I was like, no way. It's so disgusting. Like, ugh. Yeah, poor kids, dude, thinking they're going to get Roblox money. Chosen scamming, yeah. They must not have been making any money making Roblox videos, but I don't know. That's not the way, man. So support real creators like me. Thank you. All right. And it's weird that they were watching my show and thinking about doing, YouTube live streaming, right? And that they were scamming live streams. It's like they were watching my show and like trying to, well, they're just scamming everybody. Freaking weird, dude. I feel they're a bunch of young guys. Like, that's crazy because they're probably in their 20s. I don't know if they got like criminally in trouble. Like, that's like a crime. That's like a real scam. So I don't know. I never followed up on it. There's probably more information on that. There was a guy, a very famous YouTube channel. I don't remember. I should almost be plugging that person. A really awesome like YouTube channel that's like famous. That was the one who found all of them and got them all kicked off of YouTube. It's like one of those things. It's kind of like the original Lego Star Wars thing that happened recently, right? This is a different version of that. It's like Roblox. This guy went in, found all the channels that were doing this scam, and took them all down, dude. And before the Lego thing happened. It's crazy. Should have been as famous as the Lego thing. All right, I'm done talking. All right. I know, yeah, rainbow guitar. Yep. All right, we'll see you guys later, okay? Have a good one. I'll see you later tonight. We're going to get this thing to 87,000 later, all right? Thank you, guys. Heck of a show. It's 6:30. I'm planning to come back here hopefully in 3 hours. We should have stopped a little bit ago. I can't stop talking. I love it, though, all right? I'll see you guys later.
So high when you free your eyes, eternal pride, burials in the sky. When you lose small but you free your life, so high.
Love you all.
You free
This new fog machine is not nearly as good as the old one.
When you lose small mind, you free your life. Every hope up so high. When you free your eyes, eternal free your